Hi everyone, welcome to Step Into Yourself Tarot. For today's reading, I'm doing the new moon in Gemini for the water signs, so Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. Timestamps will be in the description box, and I will see you at your side. All right, Cancer, hope you're doing well. For today's new moon reading, I have specific placements that Spirit led me to, and I'm just kind of pulling down my cards a little bit. So with this new moon in Gemini, we are being challenged in the areas of communication, how we connect with others, and then embracing opportunities, or not embracing them, right? So I looked up for each zodiac sign how you might be impacted by this new moon in Gemini. For Cancer, you may be impacted in the areas of spirituality, inner voice, your intuition, and prioritizing those things that amplify your self-worth. So really recognizing your self-worth, but a lot of spirituality and inner voice, and really knowing or being able to discern your inner voice and intuition. So the first placement is overarching energy and theme for your reading. So I'm going to go ahead and get started. Spirit, thank you so much for presiding over this reading for Cancer. Please clear the space of any energy that is not of Cancer. Can I see overarching energy for Cancer? Let me tap into that Cancer energy at the present time. Show me Cancer, highest messages for the good of Cancer at the present time. Can I see Cancer in terms of inner voice, intuition, and self-worth? Intuition, inner voice, and self-worth for Cancer. I keep seeing that Desert card, which the Desert card is, it's a rough card. It's feeling lack, but recognizing the resources that are available to you. So let's see, show me Cancer's energy at the present time during this new moon in Gemini. Let's do two more. Inner voice, intuition, and self-worth for Cancer. Let's do one more. Show me that Cancer energy at the present time. Alrighty, overarching theme for Cancer. Overarching theme for Cancer. Okay. Interesting. Very interesting. You have hands on all three of your cards. So the Sustainer, the Maiden, and the Offering. The Sustainer, the Maiden, and the Offering. I feel like the Sustainer, like right now, you're being shaped in some way. You're being molded. I feel like the Maiden is like the gift, or insights that are being given to you. So like that inner voice, we have the rose here. And then the Offering is like receiving it, and potentially even offering it to others. So very interesting, this hand imagery. It's also, I'm seeing a feminine energy here, and it doesn't matter what your gender is, or how you identify. We all have masculine and feminine aspects to us. I'm also seeing balance in the Sustainer and the Maiden card. There's balance, like both sides, both aspects. The Sustainer, the Maiden, the Offering. I feel like whatever it is that you're receiving, it is shaping you, it's molding you, it's growing you in some way. And it's being like, it's like being brought within the self, into your being, into your essence. And then I feel like the offering is more of an external giving over of. So let's see what this is for you. Can I see what this is for Cancer? The sustainer, the maiden, and the offering. Can I see what this is for Cancer? I'm going to actually look at the sustainer and the maiden together, and then I'll look at the offering separately. Can I see the sustainer and the maiden, Spirit? I'm feeling such a softness off of this maiden archetype here. It's like whatever this process is for you, it's a beautiful process. It's gentle. It's quiet. I'm not sure if you're recognizing it, but it's gentle and it's quiet. There's a softness, there's a delicacy with this molding and shaping. Okay, one more. The sustainer and the maiden for Cancer. The sustainer and the maiden for Cancer. I am not taking reversals, by the way. I like to spirit prior to the readings. Okay. Okay, Justice. 5 of Pentacles, 8 of Cups, 10 of Swords, and 9 of Pentacles. Wow. Okay, so what is right for you is to emotionally detach. 5 of Pentacles, 8 of Cups, 10 of Swords, and it creates some kind of ending. But it's the correct thing for you. Justice, 9 of Pentacles. This is balance. Remember, I was saying that balance. This is abundance. This is standing in who I am, knowing my value, right? Knowing my worth. And I need to disconnect from things that are lack. Things, people, situations that are lack. That leave me feeling like I'm in the desert, right? I kept seeing that desert card, that feeling of lack, and I said it's a difficult energy, and I'm seeing that here. This is a lot of difficulty. This is a lot of pain. This is feeling of breakage, abandonment, whether you're doing the abandoning or it's being done to you. But I do see this as a self-proclaimed decision because you believe that it's correct for you. I feel like there has been molding that has been taking place beneath the surface. You've been being shaped. You've been being transformed in a way, strengthened in order to make this very difficult, painful decision. It's almost like a preparation. And actually the Sustainer card came up in, might have been the air signs. And I said it's like a preparation. But I feel like this has been, it's so interesting, the difference in energy here, where there's loss and breakage and emotional detachment and walking away from something and a lot of pain and an ending. There's this maiden energy that's so soft and delicate. So there's a huge shift. And then where you are in all of this is standing in your power, standing as an empowered individual, someone who's abundant, someone who attracts their destiny in this life, someone who knows that this is correct for them, even though it may create pain, even though it may result in breakage and an ending, it's correct. And it seems like it's happening so delicately, so softly. Wow. Can I see the offering? Can I see the offering for Cancer? Can I see the offering for Cancer? Let's do two more. The offering for Cancer. Offering for Cancer. Two of Swords at the bottom of the deck, so some confusion. And they have King of Swords, the Hermit, and the Sun. Okay, so I see that, and this is hidden energy over here. It's underlying energy. Two of Swords. This has perhaps been something that you were very confused about, that very contemplative about, really not knowing and like what to do. You were facing a decision. And then I see a King of Swords here, the Hermit, the Sun. King of Swords is a decisive energy, and I'm seeing that it took you a lot of time. That Hermit energy is a lot of deep internal reflection and introspection, to determine the path forward. And what is my path forward? And it's the Sun, it's happiness, it's illumination, it's what is correct for me, justice, the offering. King of Swords, so sword energy is thoughts, but it's also action. So with the offering here, I feel like it's taken you some time, a lot of time and deep introspection to determine potentially making an offer, becoming an offering to others, or communicating an offer. Communication, Swords energy. After much internal reflection, I'm going to communicate what would bring me happiness and fulfillment. And like I said, it's such a delicate, I feel like the communication is very delicate. It's very thoughtful. It's based on your inner truth. Oh, that inner voice. It's based in understanding what is correct for me. It's based in this fire energy of the sun. It's taking charge. But I feel like it hasn't come without a lot of confusion for you and really having to dig within the self. So the Hermit, it's healing, and but it's also the path forward. The lantern that the Hermit carries illuminates the path forward, and it's based in one's truth, in what your inner self is guiding you to. Queen of Wands, that's that fire energy again. Is there anything else on this offering? What's being communicated? And I can also see the Hermit and the Sun. It's like an illumination. It's an illumination of my truth, King of Swords, and I have to act upon it. What's the action associated with this offering? What's the action associated with this offering for Cancer? What's the action associated with this offering for Cancer? Two of Swords, King of Cups, and Nine of Cups. Oh, wow. That I've been confused about my heart space and what my wish fulfillment is. What was going to bring me happiness and ultimate fulfillment. Nine of Cups, King of Cups. So not only are you having a conversation, communicating that what your wish fulfillment is and what would make you feel ultimate happiness for the self, but also communicating the depth, specifically the depth of your heart and your love. And this has brought you a lot of confusion. You're communicating that. But it's based on your inner truth. Wow. Who is Cancer communicating this to? Who is Cancer communicating this to? Wow. Wow. Someone a connection that you were overthinking, that, oh, wow. Queen of Swords, Nine of Swords, Queen of Swords, King of Swords. Those are divine counterparts. A connection that you were overthinking at one point, that you didn't know what to do about. One that you feel was a missed opportunity, 5 of Cups. But you had a lot of regret and remorse and grief surrounding. This is memories of the past, and you had to heal. You had to gain new perspective. That, once again, that internal voice and that internal introspection, the inner reflection. And out of the 4 of Swords energy comes clarity. There comes understanding of inner truths, and so you're communicating it with someone that you deem as a divine counterpart, or at least that you're matching frequencies with this person. King of Swords, Queen of Swords. So I see them engaging in the conversation with you, and the Lovers, 4 of Wands. The Lovers is the strongest spiritually bonded, emotionally bonded partnership and connection we can have. It challenges us to become better, to be better, to elevate. Both. It's mutual, and it has to be chosen. And then 4 of Wands is stability and relationship. So what I see here is a conversation. It's really delicate, from the heart. It's about the heart space. It's about the feeling of missed opportunity and healing and new perspectives gained. It's about confusion that was once experienced, and a lot of stress and anxiety and worry. This has not been easily obtained. Obtained isn't the right word. You haven't arrived to this place easily. But you do feel that it's right for you, and that it's aligned with your value and your worth. So I see you making an offering to this Queen of Swords. Okay, let's see your supportive energy. This is beautiful. This is beautiful, Cancer. Let's see your supportive energy. What's the supportive energy for Cancer in this situation? Supportive energy for Cancer in this situation. Let's do one more. Supportive energy for Cancer in this situation. Page of Swords, 3 of Pentacles, 8 of Wands. There's the supportive energy is communicating your desire to 3 of Pentacles, to cooperate, to harmonize, to build from the foundation. Okay, yeah, to transform. Interesting. Anything else as supportive energy? So I think it really is the communication. Queen of Pentacles, the World. Wow. You want to nurture a new beginning. End cycles and begin cycles. But I don't see this as an ending. I see this as a transformation. Two of Wands. You've been at a crossroads. You want to nurture. Building from the foundation. With this person who you believe matches frequencies with you. This person that you see as the lover's connection. Or reverse energies as it applies. This may be coming towards you. Any other supportive energy here? Two of Swords. Yeah, making the decision. Yeah, Judgment. Judgment at the bottom of the deck and Two of Swords. Yeah, making the decision. I do want to see, let me see this world. Can I see this world? Even though I feel like it is speaking to like closing out one cycle to begin a new one. Show me this world. Show me this world. What's this world card? Ace of Cups, yeah. Beginning a new investment with the fullness of heart. Remember we saw that King of Pentacles, investing in the heart's desires, offering love from a fullness of heart, an overflowing heart. And then Temperance at the bottom of the deck to heal this connection and to balance. To give equally. Wow. All right. And then Eight of Swords at the bottom. So Eight of Swords is like a willful blindness. Like, remember how I said I don't feel like this was easily, like you didn't arrive to this space easily. There was so much internal reflection in that Hermit and the Four of Swords. And even injustice, right? Determining what is correct for me. Perhaps you've been avoiding seeing that. The Eight of Swords is self-imposed. Like I didn't want to take a look at this, perhaps because of the breakage and the emotional detachment and ending that it would create for you. Okay, let's see the challenging energy for you. Can I see the challenging energy for Cancer? 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 The Empress and Father of Pentacles. King of Pentacles and the Empress. To claim your value. To claim your empowerment. To know what is correct for you. To take authority of what it is that you desire in this life. I'm also seeing like this Empress, it's just like that individuality. And knowing what will lend to the world that I want for myself. Can I get more on the Son of Cups, offering your love cup to another? Can I get more on this challenge? Father of Pentacles and the Empress. Can I get more on this challenge? Page of Wands, yeah. Looking forward with hope. Knight of Wands, taking action towards the thing that you're looking at that you feel is aligned with you. Alignment, right? Alignment. That's so important. The Lovers, the Empress. There's alignment. Alignment within the self, and then alignment with another. Justice. Okay, so in any time of challenge, and then the Empress, Father of Pentacles. So it's like the alignment between what is correct for me and what's aligned with me, but then also what's aligned with my world. Okay. In any time of challenge, there's energy that we can pull down from to assist us. Can I see what energy Cancer can pull down from to assist them in this situation? What can Cancer pull down from to assist them in this situation? Seven of Wands on its side. Seven of Wands can be a resistant energy, but it also can be like standing firm in what I know to be true. Can I see the Seven of Wands? What is this? King of Wands. Yeah. Standing firm and being willing to take action on what you know to be true for yourself, and you have to rely on your intuition. Seven of Wands, King of Wands, the High Priestess. Really relying on and standing firm in what you know the action is that you need to take. Because intuitively, remember that inner voice, your intuition, prioritizing those things that align and amplify your worth. You know that this is right for you because you intuitively know it. You know it in your body. That's that wand energy. It's a knowing. And that's fire energy. But you show me over here with the sun. Okay. Okay, the next placement is what you don't see coming. Can I see what Cancer doesn't see coming in this situation? What does Cancer not see coming? Father of Swords and Seven of Swords. There's like the communication, right? And it's truthful communication. I do believe like Seven of Swords can be a deceitful energy, or it can just be like I wasn't willing to face my truth. Right? In the traditional depiction of the Seven of Swords, it's like I'm looking back at it, but I'm not willing to acknowledge it. And I feel like here, especially because we see on this Father of Swords, that sword is in rainbow. It's colorful. It's in color. I wasn't willing to face my truth. I wasn't wanting to see it. So I do see you, yeah. Because of fears, the devil. But there's a tower. This is sharp insight coming down. Towers can be very uncomfortable, but it's where illusions come down and what remains is truth. Towers can be gentle, or they can be traumatic even. The essence of a tower dismantles illusions and delusions, and they're always meant for our highest good. They can be internal towers. I feel like this is an internal tower for you, but it's resulted in truth. Ace of Swords, that's the kind of truth that you have to act upon it. You can't know this kind of truth. This kind of truth can't be revealed and you continue to not see it. It's the kind of truth that comes in that it forces you to act. And it's the kind of truth that's aligned with your highest good. So that's what you don't see coming. Perhaps this tower has yet to occur for you. Or the recognition of it. You might be in the process of it currently. The Fool, but after it comes a new beginning. With a childlike wonder. With so much energy and enthusiasm. Okay. All right, and let's get your potential outcome. Can I see potential outcome for Cancer? I love that you're allowing your internal reflection and understanding and truth to guide you in this. Even though it's difficult for you. Can I see potential outcome for Cancer? Potential outcome for Cancer. Death. Transformation. Anything else? Knight of Pentacles, the road, the action, the slow and steady blueprint for the path forward. There's a transformation is possible in the direction that you were headed. And there's that soul bond, 6 of Cups. Sweet nostalgia, memories of the past. Anything else about the potential outcome? Yeah, you're going towards the soul bond to transform it, which you showed me over here. Knight of Wands, you're gonna take action. Remember I said this is the kind of truth that you have to take action upon? And there's the Queen of Wands. There's that fire energy once again. Okay, one final card for potential outcome for Cancer. One final card for potential outcome Flow. Go with the flow. Yeah, go with where you're being led. Truth, because it's based in truth. Go with the flow of the truth that you have gained. It looks like it changed your direction. But it's because you're allowing yourself to be led by that inner voice and your intuition and your truth. For a new beginning. I love this for you, Cancer. I hope that it helped you. Take care. Hey, Scorpio, hope you're doing well. Just clearing off the board from, I don't know if I can actually say board, clearing off my bed from Cancer's reading, which was absolutely beautiful, and I loved it. So if you have Cancer in your chart, you might want to check theirs out. We'll see what comes out for you. So I'm doing the new moon in Gemini readings, and really this new moon is calling us, or it's challenging us in the ways of communication, embracing opportunities that we would like to embrace, or not embracing those that we don't feel are aligned with our highest good. And then also in terms of how we connect with others. And so I also looked up for each zodiac sign how the new moon may be impacting you specifically. So for Scorpio, this new moon is hitting you in your intimacy zone, in your feelings, so your deep feelings, your depth of feelings, and then in your vulnerability. So very interesting. We will go ahead and get started. I am not taking reversals for this reading. I'm taking everything in the upright. Spirit, please clear out any energy that is not Scorpio's. Please clear out any energy that is not Scorpio's. Can I see and tap into Scorpio's energy at the present time during this new moon in Gemini? Can I see Scorpio's energy during this new moon in Gemini? Scorpio's energy during this new moon in Gemini. Can I see Scorpio in terms of emotions, vulnerability, and intimacy? Scorpio in terms of emotions, vulnerability, and intimacy. Scorpio in terms of intimacy, vulnerability, and emotions. Any and all messages that are for the highest good of Scorpio at the present time. Show me that Scorpio energy. All right, let's do two more spirits. Scorpio. Highest messages for the good of Scorpio. All right. Overarching theme for Scorpio for this new moon in Gemini. Overarching theme for Scorpio. Can I see the overarching theme for Scorpio? The sword at the bottom of the deck. Okay. So insight, communication, the box, the storm, and the stone. The storm is that sword energy. I always see this card like a sharp insight coming in. Sharp insight coming in. And I think as a result of it, the box, the stone, it's like walling up the heart space because of storms or because of sharp truth or communication that has come in. I definitely want to clarify. The box, the storm, the stone. Off the box, I'm getting the energy of like not only walling up, but like I need to keep the best parts of myself hidden, or protected. And I'm also seeing that, like, especially with these two, it's like the brightness and the beauty. One is in stone and one's in the center of this box. But I feel like there's like a releasing, almost like an explosion of that wants to occur. But let's see what the tarot, I'm gonna actually clarify these two together, the stone in the box and then the storm separately. Yeah, pain. Can I see the stone in the box for Scorpio? The stone in the box for Scorpio. Can I see what this is for Scorpio? The stone in the box. The stone and the box. It's a lot. King of Cups wanted to show itself. There's the communication of truth. Ace of Swords. Eight of Wands, Ace of Swords. Remember I said truth. The Magician, Four of Wands, King of Pentacles. You've been manifesting stability and a stable relationship. And you've communicated, or you're receiving communication of someone's truth. Magician, Four of Wands, King of Pentacles. This is beautiful energy. I feel like you've been manifesting a very stable and solid relationship. The absolute world that you want for yourself. And then there's this piece, and I can't forget about this King of Cups over here. Stable love. And then there's this piece of sharp truth that's being communicated. And then we have Four of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. It's like a holding on to something. Like that protective energy. Show me the storm. I think that'll give me more insight to this Ace of Swords. Show me the storm for Scorpio. Oh. Show me the storm for Scorpio. Eight of Cups. Nine of Pentacles. whatever communication it is, it creates an emotional detachment and a walking away and standing in your empowerment. Literally, 8 of Wands, Ace of Swords, 8 of Cups, 9 of Pentacles. It's a walking away based on whatever insight is gained or communicated. It's communicated because it's the 8 of Wands. Let me ask a clarifying question. Is this Ace of Swords from somebody else, or is this Scorpio? Because it could be just internal truth that you've recognized about yourself. Is this Ace of Swords Scorpio? Something you weren't wanting to see. 8 of Swords. Is this Scorpio? The Hanged Man. Something you need a new perspective on. And to make sense of. I feel like this is something like a realization that you have. And for whatever the reason, it has you walk away from something. Because you're manifesting stability and love within a relationship context. So maybe whatever you're in is not that, and you need to communicate, like you have sharp understanding, you've gained new understanding about your truth, and you communicate that truth, and you have to walk away and be your empowered self. If you have Cancer in your placements, your major placements, I would definitely check theirs out. Theirs was very similar. The stone in the box, that means that the best parts of yourself, the truth of you, in whatever you're currently in, they're not allowed to radiate. They're not allowed to be illuminated. And I feel like you have sharp understanding about this. Yes, and it makes you leave, go from one shore to another. Oh, this is so interesting. Because you want to go after your deepest desires, your deepest vision for your life. A life of healing, a life of prosperity, a life of abundance, a life of stability, of love, of emotions. There's something that you realize. Let me get a different deck. What does Scorpio realize? What's the insight that Scorpio realizes? What's the insight that Scorpio realizes? The world. That you need to close some cycle out. Six of Cups. 10 of Pentacles. With a soul bond. It's been very difficult. there's the communication. Strength. It's going to take your strength to communicate this. The Sun, the Magician. Yeah. Oh my God. The Sun, the Magician. You show me the Magician over here. You want stability and you want love. You're communicating with strength that you need to walk away from something because you want to go. You want the sun. You want to feel free. You want to feel illuminated. You want to feel vibrant. You want to feel the warmth in your life and joy and happiness. You don't want to feel like the best parts of you are contained. I feel this is like an expansion. You want to expand. You want to continue to grow and expand. Page of Swords, you know this. King of Cups, Knight of Cups. You want love and you want the deliverance of love. You want emotional availability. Okay. Let's see your supportive energy right now. Can I see Scorpio's supportive energy right now? Can I see Scorpio's supportive energy right now? Three of Cups. The ability to connect emotionally with individuals and with people. In harmony. The ability to love and Nine of Swords. Here's the anxiety, the Chariot, Nine of Swords. You want to move towards connections that uplift and that don't create so much anxiety. Ten of Wands because it's too heavy. So you want to move towards connections that are fulfilling emotionally. But this is very difficult for you. There's a lot of overthinking, the difficulty. Any other supportive energy. But the Chariot is like following your heart. Death, Page of Swords, Three of Pentacles. Endings based in truth. And building a new tapestry. Three of Pentacles, cooperating and harmonizing. So yeah, there's a large emphasis here on connection, emotional connection with others. Let's see the energy challenging you. Can I see the energy challenging Scorpio? Father of Wands. That's like taking action based on the insight that's been gained. Yeah, there's like a, oh, I don't want to see it. I don't want to see it. Judgment, Three of Cups. The Magician. You're showing me the Three of Cups again. Over here, the supportive energy was to follow your heart towards emotional harmony and connection. Here you're showing me the decision to do that. And the Magician. You're manifesting that movement, that connection and harmony, because you do believe it will be an expansion for you. Three of Cups can also be reunion energy. It doesn't have to be. It could just be emotional connections. Can I get more on this Three of Cups? Can I get more on this Three of Cups for Scorpio? Seven of Cups, being open. Could be options in love. The Lovers, the Devil. Ooh. These are not far apart from each other. The Lovers and the Devil. The Devil is what results when we don't choose to elevate within the lover's connection. It can turn very devilish and very toxic. There's an intensity in both, but one is riddled with unhealthy patterns and attachments, where one is chosen. And it challenges us, but it challenges us to elevate spiritually and emotionally. So you're making the decision, I'm going to explore options that aren't devilish, but that are actual lovers' connections. Ooh, Ten of Cups. One that I want in my life. When I look out on the horizon, I want to see them there. This comes with some kind of ending or pain, but it also comes with a soul bond. I would definitely check out Cancer's reading. Yeah, there's the pain. Pain versus your star. The vision for your path forward. So interesting. So this was the energy challenging you. Can I see what a Scorpio can pull down from to his system? Nine of Wands, persistence. Eight of Wands, communication, forward momentum, taking action. Palace of Cups, Six of Swords. There's the Six of Swords. Moving away, walking away. Remember, I saw that emotional detachment. To go towards the Ten of Cups, which you just showed me. Have faith and claim it. I feel like this is saying claim exactly what you have manifested for yourself. You want the stability, you want the relationship, but you also want the fullness and the depth of emotion. Spirit's saying, have faith that you can have that and go towards it. Claim it. That's what you can do and what you can pull down from right now. Like I'm feeling like the overarching energy, the box and the stone, I don't want to be so contained. I don't want to settle for what isn't exactly aligned with my manifestation. And there's sharp truth about this. Okay, let's see what you don't see coming. Let's see what you don't see coming. Can I see what Scorpio doesn't see coming? What does Scorpio not see coming? New clarity, healing, Four of Swords. There's the insight. Mother of Pentacles, Five of Swords, 6, 7, 7 of Wands. There's the insight. Through your overthinking, trying to make sense of things, the stress and anxiety that I saw, there's actually solid truth and insight and clarity that is coming your way. So I feel like this clarity hasn't happened yet. But the clarity results in your healing. And I almost feel like it ignites you, right? It ignites you. It lights the flame. Like, you know what? No, I do want this. This is what is my ultimate star pathway and the vision that I have for my life. It may be difficult, but I need to be able to express love, and I need to be given love freely, and if someone's choosing, and I need to be able to do that. I don't want to be boxed in. Okay, let's get potential outcome for you. This is so beautiful. Oh, the water signs are killing me. Temple. There's that Four of Wands energy. Yeah, you want the stability. You want it all. You want it all. You want the relationship. You want the stability, but you want fullness and depth of heart and emotions. Rituals. Yeah, and on this rituals card, there's a cup. And the cup is, like, the lid is off the cup. It's like, I'm manifesting so much emotional fulfillment and expansion. Anything else for potential outcome for Scorpio? Structure, there's the structure. Structure versus chaos. That's that devil energy versus the lovers. The lovers is an alignment. It's structure in a good way. Not good. I don't want to say good. It's structure in a way that is expansive. The devil is the chaos. Ripples. There's the unity that you're wanting. And fulfillment. So I feel like here Spirit's saying, go after what you want. Learn. Have the insight so that you can pursue your star pathway. I'm going to pull a final spirit message for you. I haven't done this for the other signs, but I feel the need to. Can I get a final spirit message for Scorpio? What areas of your life are you avoiding? Remember that Eight of Swords energy. Are they causing you upset, worry, disrupted sleep? If so, these are the areas you need to focus on. As much as you don't want to, it is necessary. Tackle your demons head on. Don't allow them to rule you for a second longer. If you are noticing changes within you, it's because you're leaving the old version of yourself behind. You are elevating and you're shedding unnecessary layers. Old cycles are ending and new beginnings are on the horizon. You deserve this new chapter. I love this. The old ways of keeping myself contained in this box or in this stone and not allowing the brightest, most expansive parts of myself to shine, that is ending. And with that comes you no longer participating in things that are not aligned with that expansion. I love this for you, Scorpio. I hope that it helped you. Take care. Hey Pisces, hope you're doing well. Just clearing off from Scorpio's reading. Wow, the water signs are killing me today. They have been just beautiful readings, but super, super like powerful. Just very powerful. Very eager to see what comes up for you today. So I'm doing the new moon and Gemini readings, and the new moon in Gemini is really challenging us in the areas of communication, how it's having us question like how we connect with others, and then embracing opportunities. So what opportunities do we embrace? Which ones do we not embrace because they're not aligned with our highest good? And yeah, then I also looked up how each zodiac sign might be impacted by the new moon in Gemini. So for Pisces, it's in your home zone. So inner emotion, like in your inner and emotional world. And it's really encouraging you to be like tending to your heart right now and centering yourself at the present during this time. So I have specific placements that Spirit led me to for the new moon readings. Let me go ahead and get started in your energy. Spirit, please clear out any energy that is not of Pisces. Please clear out any energy that is not of Pisces. Please allow Pisces energy into this space. Please allow any and all messages that are for the highest good of Pisces to come through. Please allow me to be a clear channel for messages for the highest good of Pisces. Any and all messages that are for the highest good of Pisces, the vow. Let's see here. Clear and concise messages for Pisces. Show me that Pisces energy. Show me that Pisces energy for this new moon in Gemini. Pisces in terms of their home zone, their inner emotional world, and centering themselves. Pisces in terms of their inner emotional world and centering themselves. Let's see what's going on with Pisces. Can I get overarching theme for Pisces during this new moon in Gemini? What does Pisces need to be thinking about, considering, reflecting upon? All right, let's do two more, Spirit. Two more for Pisces. Your cards are giving me a hard time, Pisces. Let's do two more, Spirit. Could just be a little bit of stuck energy, which understandably so if it's hitting you in your inner emotional self, and there's a need to center you at the present time. All right, let's see overarching theme for Pisces and this new moon in Gemini. Overarching theme for Pisces in terms of their inner and emotional world, their home zone, and centering themselves. Overarching theme for Pisces. The seed and the mask and the empty room at the bottom. Okay. I feel like a seed has been planted here. It's either been planted within you, in your innermost self, and then the mask. Perhaps how you've been wearing a mask. I'm hearing performance here, performing. Maybe some insight has been gained about the ways in which you have worn a mask, and perhaps wearing that mask is because you didn't want to see or experience, like, I'm seeing the dark side of this card, the shadow side of the mask. It's like, maybe I didn't want people to see the deeper parts of myself or the darker aspects to me or of me. Because we're talking about our inner world, right? Like, I only want people to see the vibrant side, right? And then the seed. Something has been planted in you. Perhaps understanding of this, like about this, of yourself. Maybe it's a planting of a seed to do different and to show up more authentically. I don't know, let's get some clarification for you. I want to first take a look at this mask. Can I see the mask for Pisces? The mask for Pisces. I also just heard hiding with the mask card. Hiding from what, Spirit? Hiding from what? The mask. Hiding from what? Can I see the mask for Pisces? Love? Making decisions about love? Judgment. Judgment can be decisions, but it's also a spiritual, like, awakening about love and what it means to you, maybe. Let's do two more on the mask. Literally, Judgment and Ace of Cups again. Show me the mask. One more. Show me the mask of the Chariot. Okay. Yeah, there's some confusion here. Emotional confusion. But it's really in the head. Two of Swords. King of Pentacles, Six of Wands, the Chariot, Ten of Cups, and Temperance. this is like beautiful energy, okay? I have to say that. But look at it. There's like the overthinking. There's the stress and anxiety and worry about it. Okay. There's a decision that needs to be made. Okay, Two of Swords, the mask. Literally, this Two of Swords has a blindfold on. Like, I want to remain right now in a state of indecision because I don't know what to do. I'm overthinking this. It's creating pain for me, or potentially fear of rejection, right? It's creating pain. But there's a decision that needs to be made about my world and how I see it and what I desire and what I can feel confident in, and confident in the direction that I go. So King of Pentacles, Six of Wands, the Chariot. This is stability, this is confidence, and this is in the heart space, right? You showed me the Ace of Cups multiple times, and judgment, like making decisions according to my heart and the love that is in me. So this is under contemplation. Like, I want stability. I want to feel successful and victorious. I want to feel seen. I want to feel recognized. And I also want to move in a particular direction with the fullness of my heart. Okay? And then where that direction is the Ten of Cups and Temperance. Ten of Cups is those in our life that we emotionally harmonize with. It's our inner circle. It's the family. It's the kids. It's our partners. It's our friendships. It's anyone that we expect. Like when I look out on the horizon, I support them. They support me. And then Temperance is attached to this. So healing energy here. Also, I'm seeing it because of the state of contemplation and the decision that I'm seeing here. I see this as a processing of these things. Like, what connections in my life feel right within my heart? Like, what can I freely give my heart to and my love to? Because Temperance it's a processing of the negative experiences, the positive experiences, and how they have shaped us and how they contribute to healing, how they contribute to spiritual enlightenment, expansion. So maybe the mask, that's like the only element. The mask is maybe not wanting to see the direction that your heart wants to go. Can I get a little bit more? I'm gonna leave this out and this. Can I get the Four of Cups? Maybe that you've actually been quite dissatisfied and unhappy in the heart. Four of Cups is a state of dissatisfaction. It's also like lethargy or apathy, or just a sense of I'm not satisfied emotionally. Perhaps that's been very heavy on you. But you're showing up as light and vibrant and maybe wearing a mask and not showing the actual dissatisfaction that you've had in your heart. Knight of Wands, Four of Pentacles. Yeah, I feel like Spirit's showing like there's been a tendency to kind of hold things in. You thought it was the right thing to do. Justice. Anything else about this mask for Pisces? Queen of Pentacles. This is a self-nurturing energy here. Queen of Pentacles. Love. Once again, Ace of Cups, Judgment. Knight of Cups. Yeah, you're wanting your cup. You are wanting to offer love like in a particular direction. Ace of Cups, Judgment, Knight of Cups. And it's something that you want to nurture. Queen of Pentacles, Ace of Cups, Judgment, Knight of Cups. You've been manifesting this. Because you want to feel abundance on all levels, and you want to feel the sun. Empress, the sun. You don't want to feel dissatisfaction in your heart space. The Empress is all the queens in one. So maybe this is the mask that you've been wearing, that your heart is actually pointing you in a particular direction, and you feel like that it's correct for you, and that it's in alignment with your value and your worth. You feel like it would bring you happiness and joy and warmth and vibrancy and elevation and a fullness of heart and expression. Let me see what this seed is for you. Show me the seed. Show me this. 3 of Wands, looking towards the future with anticipation. It's like I'm looking out on the horizon and I'm waiting for my ships to come in. Death, 9 of Pentacles, 2 of Cups. Oh. To show you this. 9 of Pentacles is a very independent energy. It's very abundant. It's very independent. Death. I want to put an end to that because there's somebody that I want to connect with in harmony, in equal give and take. 2 of Cups. This can be soul bond relationship. Doesn't necessarily have to be. But I want to meet someone equally. I want to have equal commitment. I want to be able to give my love freely and of my choosing. This is the seed that has been planted in you. And you're looking towards it with hope and enthusiasm, with anticipation for it. You've gained new perspective on this. King of Swords, you want to make the decision for a new beginning. And here's the Queen of Cups. That's so much love. Wow. You want to invest in it and be open to it. Okay, so that's the seed that's been planted. You're looking in a particular direction. Your heart is guiding you in a particular direction towards a particular person. You feel that it's aligned with your value. You feel like there's unconditional love. You want to make an offering. You want a new beginning. You're making the judgment call and the decision. All right, let's see energy supporting you right now, Pisces. Energy supporting Pisces. Energy supporting Pisces. Page of Swords. That's the truth. Page of Swords, Death. It's like starting to understand. Page of Swords is kind of small in insight. I feel like right now you're trying to, like, supportive energy is to gain more insight on what this death is. Because you showed me Nine of Pentacles, Death. What needs to transform about you in order to be in partnership with another equally. Death is a transformative card. It's not necessarily like an ending. So when I see Nine of Pentacles, Death, I can see it as like an end to my singlehood, to partner up with someone, or I can see what needs to transform in me to be in partnership equally with another. And here, Spirit is saying more insight is needed about what that transformation is or should be. Maybe it's the depth, right, of your emotional world, that innermost part of yourself that you've kept like hidden, right, or wearing a mask. Five of Swords, yeah, that's a form of self-sabotage. Hangman, new perspective is needed about self-sabotage and overthinking and being too much in the mind. Yeah, not wanting to see things because of fear, the devil. Eight of Swords. So I feel like, sorry, my leg is hurting. I feel like here Spirit's saying just more insight is needed, more clarity is needed regarding what needs to transform, and also perhaps how your patterns in the devil, how your patterns or your attachments or the ways of operating, how they've actually been a form of self-sabotage. Okay, so that's the supportive energy, is the ability to gain more perspective and more clarity. Let's see the challenging aspects. Can I see the challenging? What's the challenging energy for Pisces? Two of Cups. Aww. Six of Cups. Equally connecting with a soul bond. Two of Cups, Six of Cups. So that Two of Cups that you showed me, that your heart wants to go towards, it's showing up here, but you also assign them as a soul bond. Soul bond, sweet nostalgia, memories of the past, shared experiences, someone on my same frequency. This is the challenging energy right now, is to give equally. And then accepting the truth about it. Son of Swords. Can I see more about this soul bond? I'm going to get a different deck for this. Can I see more about this soul bond? Why is this challenging for Pisces? Because it represents a new beginning. The Ace of Pentacles that you show me over here represents a new beginning, a new world. King of Wands, and you want to take action towards it. King of Wands, you're lit up for it. That's that fire energy. Knight of Pentacles, Three of Cups, Eight of Pentacles. You want to invest in it? Wow. Three of Cups, you want to harmonize emotionally with it. Three of Cups can also be like a reunion energy. Knight of Pentacles, that's where you want to go. You showed me the Knight of Pentacles. But I think the challenge for you with it, it's not the desire, because the desire's there. King of Wands, Three of Cups, Eight of Pentacles. It lights you up. Your energy points in this direction. You want to invest in it. You want to put your hard work, dedication, effort, and commitment into it. That's where you see yourself going. But it does represent a new beginning for you. And then here's the truth. Ace of Swords. It's based in your truth, your inner truth. It's a sharp insight, and it's the kind of insight that you have to act upon. Why is the new beginning challenging for you? Unless it goes back to, what do you need to transform in you and how you've been operating? Anything else? Nine of Wands, resistance to moving in that direction and to communicating this. There's resistance to communicating this. It will take your strength. The World. The Sun. Yeah, to create a new chapter. A new cycle. That's filled with that happiness, the Sun. But you've been manifesting this. And I feel like over a long period of time. Wheel of Fortune. There's been insight gained. There's been lessons gained. Wheel of Fortune is also divinely orchestrated. I see this as very beautiful, though. So I feel like the challenge is within you. And that's where Spirit's saying, there needs to be more insight and clarity on this. Okay, so let me see the energy that you can pull down from right now to assist you. Can I see the energy that Pisces can pull down from to assist them? What's the energy Pisces can pull down from to assist them? Nine of Wands, so persistence. Son of Swords, that's the insight and the clarity. Or I'm sorry, Son of Wands. It's like taking action on the insight. Mother of Cups, offering your heart. And then Father of Cups, there's the divine counterparts. Recognizing, and then there's the Ace of Pentacles again. Recognizing that a new beginning is possible with this divine counterpart, this soul bond. These are matching frequencies. New beginning, Ace of Pentacles. Recognizing the insight, or just recognizing that, yes, it is true, right? It's illuminated here. And it may seem like an uphill climb, might seem really, really difficult. But there is a new beginning with this divine counterpart, the Chariot. Here's the Chariot energy again, like following your heart, going in the direction that your heart is pointing you. Here's the stability, the Four of Wands. This is the structure. This is Pentacle, or it's like 3D, right? It's also relationship energy. It's very stable. It's very stable. And then we have the Ten of Cups. Aw, Pisces. Ten of Cups that you showed me earlier. Like, this is the world that I want. This is the emotional harmony that I want in my life. And then there's the love, Ace of Cups. Wow. And then there's the Star. Your deepest desire and vision for your path forward. This is beautiful. This is the energy to pull down from right now to assist you. Remember, listen to where your heart and your inner world is pointing you. It can be hard to externalize that, right? We put a mask on to the external world. The Spirit's saying the energy that you can pull down from is what you know internally, and where your heart is leading you. Because there is an expansion, there is an elevation, there is the opportunity for stability, there is the opportunity for love, a ton of love, and a very solid beginning. All right, let's see what you don't see coming. What does Pisces not see coming? The equal balance. The equal balance. Yeah. The unknown. The High Priestess. There you are. Intuition. That your truth, your intuition, when you go within, it reveals more about your truth. And that leads to a transformation and equal balance with another. So the very thing that you're desiring and that your heart is leading you to, your intuition and digging under the moon. This is also Pisces energy here. Digging in those shadows of the mask. Truth is going to be revealed to you in clarity, and you intuitively know, and it's going to create a transformation and an equal balance, literally the infinity loop. That's the soul bond connection. And then there's the elevation with the butterfly. Oh, that's really interesting. Today I was sitting in my courtyard, and I've never seen monarchs around my house, and today I saw this monarch, and it was huge. And so I looked up like the spiritual significance of this monarch, and it was divine alignment. And here it is. This is divine alignment. And I think you've received the seeds, right? You've received this information. Okay, so that's what you don't see coming. Let's see potential outcome for you, Pisces. This is beautiful. Just like the other water signs, yes, but it's just such beautiful transformation and understanding of the inner self and where I need to go. Conflict and journey. Yeah, you're gonna go on a journey. It may bring some conflict, or it is bringing you some conflict right now, right? I saw that. It may bring some chaos, but at the end of it is fulfillment. Literally fulfillment. And I see Like the two energies, and they're coming together like in a heart, in love. There's structure. Yep, there's the Four of Wands energy, structure. There's the unity. There's the open cup. If you have Scorpio in your chart, I would check theirs out, because some of these came out with theirs. Anything else for Pisces for potential outcome? Time. Yeah, this is all in divine timing. That Wheel of Fortune energy. Remember I said this is divinely orchestrated? That's this, Wheel of Fortune. Perhaps it's taken you a long time to come to this awareness of your desire for true connection and being unified with someone in that way, or with this particular person. Oh, I love this. Rest and communicate. Oh, I love this for you, Pisces. It's such a beautiful thing, but I think Spirit's saying, like, you manifested this. It's beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Intimacy. Wow. True intimacy. I love this. And going with the flow. Spirit's saying going with the flow. Go with the flow. I love this for you. I hope that it helped you. Take care.